Checking the audio song. Checking the audio song. Turaga, don't even. I thought he was gonna climb to where my pillows are. I'm so used to that warning. I need to make my bed. Again. Distractions. Yeah, I want to have my life like this. Okay, so sue me. Anyway. Hey guys, it's siren-darkocean official here, and welcome to a reaction video as a 1 day late Bionicle Day special. Yeah. But anyway. So, as you may know, yesterday was Bionicle Day. In celebration of the 20th anniversary, like 20 years ago, we had this masterpiece of a series. I'm still sad that we don't get reboots of it. At least really good. Like, you can't top Gen 1. I'm gonna be honest. I do want reboots of Hero Factory too, so yeah. Listen, I want my parental figures, Stormer and Inferno, again. I need my father and mother fast. But anyway, as of yesterday, there were 2 uploads that I'm going to react to today for you guys, especially with the webcam, so you can see the actual reaction. And they are of As Above, So Below, Mask of Light 20 years ago. And, of course, this is also with Bionicle Massive Power game trailer that we got of a sneak peek to the demo. Sorry, Turaga is eating. Turaga's not his actual name, it's Penny. I just call him Turaga as a nickname. Because he's so old, he might as well classify as a Turaga. Cat has escaped near-death experiences like one too. And it's like he's been sent to me by Mononui himself. I've had him for so many years, and he was a full adult cat when he showed up, so yeah. But anyway, let me just adjust the size of my webcam. I'm gonna move it down here. Cause, yeah. I put it in theater mode for the sake of it being a better view for you guys. No, yeah, seeing Christopher Gaze. Christopher Gaze is actually Turaga Vakama's from the Mask of Life's voice actor. I almost said Legend Reborn, and I got that playing off my TV again. I did make a fanfic for Bionicle Day that I started working on yesterday, but I worked on it started on 7 or 8 o'clock, almost 3,000 words, and I got it published at past 1 in the morning. So yeah, so I was pretty late on that, better late than never. So yeah, I will link that fic in the description below for those who want to check it out. It is Old Man UI, aka Smut Between a Car and Mononui. Suck it up, buttercups. Anyway, Turaga, I'm not in the mood for snuggles. You're more clingy as of right now when I'm recording Bionicle stuff. And after I read a Gen 2 Bionicle fic, and I loved the interaction between Bellow and his elemental creature, okay? But yeah. So the fact they got Christopher Gaze on this to renew his voice acting role as Turaga Vakama, I'm impressed. But let's see. Yeah, there's a pretty loud because I was watching Sky before. I was working on the pic. I didn't watch this yesterday because I didn't want to distract my work on the pic. Mask of Life will always be one of my favorites of the actual series. With Legend Reborn, of course.
Gathered friends, listen again to our legend of the Bionicle. Long ago, many heard the tale of our chronicler, Takua, his journey to discover the secrets of Matanui and to defeat the Makuta. 20 years have passed since the 7th Toa was found. And with his noble victory, the door was opened for great adventures to come. An ancient city was lost and rediscovered. A powerful mask sparked and ignited, and an all-consuming shadow rose and fell. Though the chroniclers have grown silent, and the village fires have gone cold, there are still those who remember the tales of our heroes, many of whom share in our legend today. Now, on the 5th annual Bionicle Day, new legends will awaken, and a hero will be revealed.
Is this real? The fear I feel when the noise starts dying down. Is it true that there's a place for you when the sun burns out? Don't you fear that it's too late to turn the tide? These machines were never built to make things right. Wake me now. The world outside is dying while we slowly drown. Not living, just surviving. Locked in your paradise, a sanctuary burns while you play God. As above, so below, so below. Is there a cure? The sky obscured and the monsters crawling out. I'm not scared, I won't die in here while the world burns down. Don't you fear that it's too late to turn the tide? These machines were never built to burn alive. Wake me now. The world outside is dying while we slowly drown. Not living, just surviving. Locked in your paradise, a sanctuary burns while you play God. As above, so below. Who will take our place if this becomes our fate? I wanna see the stars before they fade too far. I can see the stars that we can survive. Wake me now. The world outside is dying while we slowly drown. Not living, just surviving. Locked in your paradise, a sanctuary burns while you play God. As above, so below, so below. As above, so below.
Okay. I checked before if it was on Pandora. It was already, and I was so surprised because I didn't expect it to be out so soon. Oh yeah, I saw that. It was like, oh, rip. One of my friends was, one of my internet friends was talking about it, Biosector. But I still can't get over, that the battle against Takananava and Makuta Pterodax was literally a Coley match. Like, it still makes me laugh a bit. It's like one of those Like, yeah, Takanaba finally pulls that boot, like, in a decent way compared to the first time he did in the Coley match, but, like, it's a good, like, deja vu thing from the beginning of the movie. Like, I love that. So, you know, Takua's still there. But it just makes the whole battle was a little bit uneventful. I mean, the most uneventful battles, at least to me, it's a tie between Madanui fighting Tuma, leader of the Skrull, and the Makuta Pterodox robot versus Madanui and the Baramagma robot fight. Yeah, it's... I think my favorite thing when it comes to it is, like, of sibling fights, like, siblings. I punched my sibling because of the Xbox. I got my sibling trophy for something I did. Meanwhile, Madanui tear in the Makuta, Madanui literally smashed Makuta's head in to explode on a fucking moon. That still gets me, like, yes, Mata. It's just perfect. I'm sorry. I still love seeing, I'm gonna be honest, like, the Glatorian's arc slash saga of Gen 1 Bionicle, even though it was the final saga for Gen 1 Bionicle, it's gotta be my favorite. I'm sorry. It was my first, it was how I found my way into Bionicle in the first place, courtesy of the Legend Reborn, the only good thing that came out of my first relationship. So yeah. Like, it holds a special place in my heart, and I love it dearly. That's why a lot of my fics when it comes to Bionicle, they're mainly centered, like, especially the Ice Duet series, one of my first Bionicle fics, is basically the Legend Reborn and taking the Glatorian saga. It holds a special place in my heart, so of course I love it so much. But okay, let's watch this one, which is Bionicle Mass Power demo trailer. Basically a trailer for a demo. So yeah. I didn't know this existed, so let's see. Let's watch it.
New from Team Kanohi.
Oh, look at those graphics though. Just the water graphics. It's like this. Oh, I just noticed the top.
Is this real?
Oh,
The fear I feel when the noise starts dying
that's
down.
dope.
Is it true that there's a place for you when the sun
That gives me Zelda
burns
vibes.
out?
Breath of the Wild.
Don't you fear that it's too late to turn the tide? These machines were never built to make things right.
That pissed off my walking in place.
Bionicle. Masks of Power.
Oh, I gotta check that out later. Play as Toa Lewa and free the bandit demo. Oh, early next year. Fuck yes. That's actually pretty cool. Lewa's one of my favorites. So yeah. Please tell me Lewa gets the ability to play along instruments with some drums. I would love that. That is so cute. I love it. Like, this is going for me. I I had like this one headcanon for Lewa. Like, he loves playing drums. Ever since he heard his Lee Matoran play music, he's been so infatuated with music of that. And his easiest that he's so good at is drums. I know a lot of people would rather match Lewa with flutes or with any other wind instrument because, you know, he's the Toa of Air. I mean, Gen 2, it was Toa of Jungles, so yeah. I'm still pissy about that element change, especially the removal of his tree speak. I'm still pissed about that. Like, give me thy tree speak back! It's what made Lewa Lewa, even though it was a Lee Matoran thing as well. But Lewa loved playing the drums so much, but when it came, so like, and he didn't even use like normal drumsticks, he would just use his hands because he didn't want to break the drums nor the sticks because of his Toa strength. So when it came to the Nuva Nuva, how do you pronounce that? I don't know how to pronounce it. I can't talk for shit. I can talk perfectly fine in my head, but when it comes to singing it aloud, that's a different story. I need a sip of Dr. Pepper. But with the Nova transformations, you know how they got a huge a strength boost as well. So normal things were like, that didn't require so much strength, would easily break with the Nova's normal strength. And Lewa broke his original drums with it, and he was just so upset. And then this Levatorn with maybe Matu, I'm still a little bit iffy if Matu helped as well. I don't know. They worked together to make a specific set of drums that would actually be pretty decent of strength-wise with the Nova strength. And Lewa is just so happy about it because he can play drums with his Matoran again. Like, it just... Lewa being so into the music from his Matoran is just such a cute little headcanon to me. So it'd be nice to see if Lewa does get to, in this game, he gets to interact with Matoran. And maybe even play instruments with him. That'd be cool. It would not be the first time of that. But let's just do a study of this. Just the way that looked. It looks like some Minecraft ray tracers, doesn't it? You know, that makes the world fancy. But I never noticed that. It's like, okay, I'll admit, I watched these before, but I was not making reactions, because I couldn't do the reactions so loud before, because I was still waking up, so as you can imagine. Yeah. And I got woken up at like, what, 11 o'clock today, courtesy of a loud thunder clap. Like, holy fuck. I had a mini heart attack from it. But the pod's coming into the sky. I never noticed that. And now I notice it. It's like, holy shit! This is the best thing ever. I love that little detail. I love how high quality it is. It looks so high quality. Like in those 4K games. Like, I almost said 40K. Fuck, no! No! This is not a Warhammer game! That'd be one hell of a mashup. Oh, I don't know. That's a cursed mental image. Fuck. Brother, I require apothecary. No, because they call their fellow warriors brother. So it's like a full-out Toa thing. Like, no. I can see a connection. Oh, God. No, get that mental image in my head, please. But I love how high quality it is. And then you see with the stuff with the Lemator and all that, and the other Bionicle creatures of the Rahi, and it just looks so weird almost, because you realize that these are completely mechanical beings that are in a huge paradise that looks like supernatural to humans. Well, olden day natural, like we know how natural is in humans. Modern day, modern day, but like, that's how you know, like, you start to realize when it comes to the setting of the Matoran, the Toa, Turaga, and all that in these worlds. They seem a little out of place, but at the same time, it's like a perfect setting as well. Like, you realize how paradise-like Maranea is. As in the island, not the actual being. But I love all the little elements, though. I think my favorite, Likoro has to be the fact that it's in the trees all the time. I fucking love that. I do have a slight fear of heights, but yeah. I love it though. They're so cheerful. Look at those. That looks so high quality. I fucking love it. And what is this from? This is from a freaking Unreal Engine 5. What the heck? I mean, to be fair, it's not the first time a high quality game was produced from Unreal Engine. Like, there's this supposed trick game that can break your computer with how high quality it is. I'm not even joking. Look it up right now. When you get to some of this recording, look it up. Do it. Okay, but I really have to talk about this. That gives me like the temples, you know, the trial temple, whatever, from Zelda. It's how you be able to get the items necessary to upgrade your health and your stamina. That's coming from me, who has Breath of the Wild, and I'm still trying to complete it. I'm struggling with the Lionel, though. And I really want to beat this Lionel for the Shock Arrows quest for the Zordamane. I do need to start working on my parrying because I am horrible at it, and parrying is like a basic requirement for fighting a Lionel. But that's what it looks like to me, like, and I love it. The glowing mushrooms, though, and the moss. Okay, I love how high quality this is of a swamp. It's perfect. Also, look, the red star! The red star! Like, yes! I fucking love it! I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this is here. That could be signs of Kauai, but I could be wrong. I don't know what type of Rocky that is, but that is dope. I love the audio track with the Batoran. That's actually kind of cute. Resident Evil Piss Rocky, and then this. Such realistic fire on a fucking figure. With how crabby looking they look, you know? I'm not dissing anything of it. It just looks so funny to me, I'm sorry. Then the fire glitched a bit into clipping with Tahoe. Into clipping into Tahoe's person. But I love that combat though. Okay, I would definitely be running. If I was Patal, I would definitely be running because I hate spiders. This is coming from a patron of Loki, so Lord Loki keeps sending me spiders for shits and giggles despite my arachnophobia. And that is awesome. Okay, Kapaka. Walking on ice for water. That is such a canon Kapaka thing. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, outside of Kauai, he would so do that to move around on water. And it's so perfect for him, and I love it. Just seeing that, I'm just seeing this. I'm getting flashbacks into Mask of Life with the frozen Borok that Kapaka and that Takua and Jala encountered when they realized that they saw frozen courtesy of Kapaka. I love how smooth it is. And yes, I did say windfly motherfuckers when I first saw it. Oh, the steam coming from Onowa's mask. I fucking love that. I think by default, they had their beginning Kanohi masks, if I remember correctly. Like, Golly with her water breathing, the mask of levitation. I want to know what the controls, though, for the mask of levitation are. Is it gonna be like a trippy controls thing, like with the flying thing and the vision of flight from Far Cry Primal? Yeah, I played Far Cry Primal. Fuck off. Suck it up if you hate it. Like, I would love to see it. But I think out of three of them, I think three of them will probably be the most trippiest out of the Kanohi masks. Out of all six would probably be the Mask of Levitation if they make the controls like Far Cry Primal based trippy. Getting Turaga attention. Or like the Mask of X-Ray, aka Kapaka's mask. Because let's be honest, that'd be pretty weird. just the visuals you would get from it, you know? And then, of course, when, I don't know, the third one would probably be the Mask of Speed, aka Patel's mask. Because imagine, like, when it's a first-person perspective, but while in third-person around you, everything moving so fast due to the fast speed you're moving at. So, yeah. Yeah, the others would probably be very less trippy. Okay, Ono's super strength mask, Golly with her water breathing, and Kanohi, and of course the Kanohi Ho, if I remember correctly, it's called. Yeah, I don't remember the names of a lot of the masks. I just remember what their abilities are. The only ones I remember the names specifically are the Howl, aka Tahoe's mask, the Kabui, I think that's how you pronounce it, aka the Mask of Light, and the Ignika, aka Mask of Life, Matanui's mask. So yeah, those are the only ones I remember the names of. I don't even remember the alternative name for the Mask of Time. Like, whatever happened to the Mask of Time? Like, after Metro Nui events, and also Web of Shadows events. What did Vakama do with it? I can't remember. This is coming from me, someone who can't sit through Legends of Metro Nui without cringing, solely because of the fact I can't just sit through seeing Vakama getting bullied by his Toa team. Like, y'all say the Nova had a horrible unity? Look at the duo of Metro! Vakama literally would join the Brotherhood briefly. Well, not exactly the Brotherhood, but with Sidorak and Rudaka. Briefly, because he couldn't handle the bullying anymore from his Toa, his fellow team. And Matu was the only one who apologized for that shit. The others didn't. Like, Vakama was getting more shit done than the rest of them. Like, he couldn't predict that Turaga Doom was actually one of the Makutas. Like, no one could have predicted that. And second of all, if it wasn't for Vakama to get those discs, y'all wouldn't probably have any control of your Toa powers. Let's be honest. Also, I would have loved, though, for the rest of the Metro Nui Toa to have seen Vakama fight Makuta, though. Like, because he had his dick in a vice grip. You can't convince me otherwise that after seeing that, they would just stop bullying Vakama immediately. No one, he's shit. He's all that shit. Someone made a meme of that on Tumblr, and I fucking loved it. Like, I love the Bionicle community on Tumblr. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think out of all the Kanohi masks, I think the most used one would probably be the Kanohi Ho, aka the Mask of Shielding. Because if you're like me, and you would take damage a lot because you don't register blocking and damage taking, so yeah. But I love how Gali is running across the water like she's Jesus. It's funny. This comes from a North pagan. I love Lewa sitting on a rock, like, he would not be doing that at all. Like, no, being near a waterfall, or any water source, mind you, because he hates, quote-unquote, water yuck. I'm sorry, it's hilarious. I sometimes tie it into, like, hydrophobia, aka fear of water. Can you tell Lewa's my favorite Toa than other? Like, I'm sorry, but I love Lewa. He and Patel actually tie, because Patel is the one with the different body shapes. Somehow, he looks more feminine than Golly does, the actual only girl in the Toa team. Because his torso piece was actually reversed. And I fucking love that. I wish I got a gift of those. That's fucking hilarious, though. It fits the athletic thing for the guy who's the Toa who's known for Coley as the patron of Coley, mind you. And his math is literally super speed. I know I'd seen some things in fics when it comes to a Toa version of Coley that the Toa plays pastime. And it's like a soccer version. Like, they just kick it and they don't use the Coley stats because they could break. So yeah. But yeah, Leo would not be sitting in that lineup because of the water yuck, but I just love how Patel is just walking in place. Like, he's like, I wanna run, going to run. He can't sit still. Literally part of their traits. Their biggest traits since of those traits. Vatao and Lewa are the ones you cannot sit still the most. Also, I'm noticing Kapaka has a shield on his back. So, like, is this a subspace for their Toa tools or what? And Kapaka just doesn't put his shield in there? Oh, I think I noticed the sword. I could be wrong. Wait, hold on. I saw something in the corner. Oh, no, that's the sun rising. Okay, that's the lighting effect. Okay. Okay, the fighting mechanics. Those are so smooth, though. Okay. So, of that, does that mean we get a chance to, like, see other Kanohi masks in use? So it's called Vakama. Okay. I need to mentally remember that. Great mask with feet, okay. So do we, like, get a see-through of all the other Kanohis? Okay. Never mind. So that's what the massive speed does. It doesn't affect the world around you when you're running super fast. It would be kind of trippy, though, if they did, but also funny. But I can see why. You want to make it actually more decent. Also, that spin. Hold on. I'm replaying that spin. That spin! That is actually pretty dope. And look, Vitola entering that. Like, that's actually pretty dope. Is that, like, for missions? For mini-bosses? That's pretty cool. If so. They look so low quality compared to the others, but I just love that. I guess that's so work in progress. But the Toa powers in use. That's actually awesome. I always picture with air Toas, when using their element, they can summon a mini tornado. I did that before. I have that plan for the Ice Toa series, yeah. I just loving the fighting mechanics. The fighting and movement mechanics. Oh no, I did a roll! He rolled on the ground like Sonic. Fun fact, Thunder from Hero Factory, he's one of the villains, and his first appearance in the show-wise was with, the Von Nebula episode, the last episode of Rise of the Rookies. It said in the Heropedia that he's able to roll it like a bowling ball like that. I would have loved to see more of the fighting styles and whatnot without guns and all that for the villains in Hero Factory. So there have been multiple parts for Von Nebula. Yeah, because it had been extended. Because, yeah, it should make sense when they ran out of ammo like that. Damn. I just love these mechanics though of fighting.
Bionicle.
Like, it's so good.
Power.
I totally thought that the AI voice for that was an AI voice because it's so known in other games. Like, it can't be an actual person. It feels like an AI, especially since you need a person to actually say these titles and all that. I doubt that a original person would say it before. Okay, so like, Free the Bandit demo in early 2024, so early next year. I'm actually excited for that. And as I said before, Lewa is part of my 2 favorite Toa of the Neva. So like, that is gonna be great, because, yeah. Windfly, motherfuckers! I just love Lewa so much. He's one of my favorite the Neva. Meanwhile, the Metro Toa, Vakama, obviously. Nuju, I have a slight love-hate relationship with him. I just love him mainly as a Turaga because of the bird speak. I'm sorry. Toa Mahi / Nika. That is, I still find difficult as to which Toa of the group, of that Toa team that I like the most. Like, I'm sorry, I love them all. They're all lovable. But if I had to pick, it would probably be Matoro. Pretty biased because of the sacrifice thing, but I love Matoro. Like, he's precious. He was just a translator and he sacrificed himself. Ah! It still hurts. Okay. But I love that. I'm excited to play this of a demo, and I would love to record it for you guys. Ooh, I'd be able to play with Steam. That's actually pretty cool. But this last part. I love how one of the Levitorn is using leaves for that instrument. I fucking love it. It's adorable. I would love to see, if possible for this game, if Lewa can be able to interact with Matoran, like playing instruments with them. I would kill for that. I would seriously kill for that. I would love it. Like, come on. I just want to see Lewa playing the drums with his Matoran and making music. I'm sorry if I want that. It'd be so perfect. I mean, the Nova really care for the Matoran. Kapaka is the one who cares for them the most, if we rank it. Like, he's super overprotective of his Matoran, like Madanui. I'm in a brain fart. I lost my train of thought. My thought? My train of thought. Because he's super overprotective of them, and he trusts them enough to do things without him supervising 24/7. I heard of this. So what I saw a Tumblr post with that, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense with Kapaka. And he's super terrified of babies because they can't take care of themselves. It can't be left alone at all. It's like, oh, Kapaka. Oh, I love my little mini plans in my brain for Astro series. But yes, I would love to see Lewa interact with this Matoran like that. Like the Toa be able to interact with Matoran for all this stuff. It'd be cute. I feel like Lee Koro would be probably the destination for all the little concerts. I can so see it. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. I would so be able to see it. It's like Tahoe being on guard duty with the Takoro guard. Set to release next year. Bionicle represents the game in development. All areas are subject to change. I'm probably gonna check it out later. They have a Steam page. Hold on. What? I love how even YouTube recognizes it. Oh my god. The way the water freezes where Kapaka walks was crazy cool. So much hype for this. No, because it's so good. It's so accurate to him. Yeah, you can see all my watches and other stuff. Is it even that new? Oh, that's 4 days old. Yeah, I already watched that when it came out. They had to go this hard, little goosebumps. Bionicle never died, and projects like this prove it. Spectacular work from Team Kanohi. I am at a loss for words. I agree. You saw my mouth. I was jaw dropped the entire time. I think I remember seeing a comment. The frame stop when you hit the image is a bit too wooden to me, but besides that, it looks perfect. I can just describe how much respect and gratitude I have for you guys. Research after all this time. Yeah. Looks like skills over returning, but the Slovak for Kapaka went so fucking hard. No, because it's so canon for him. It was further because it's already amazing quality. I thought I saw a comment that brought it up of how they were hoping the gameplay would go. A releasers in the past few years. Look, skins of Toa masks from different generation of Bionicles, such as the Ruka Air mask. Oh, damn. Amazing, especially with the Lee Koro band cameo on the end. You say Lee will be only playable demo. Yeah, Ono seems to have a lot of content himself. How are the others coming along? We are the most complete right now, but we have lots to do. Like, I'm excited for this. Like, this is definitely so good. Like, it's so high quality. I was like, what? I think it was it was 20 years ago we had Bionicle, and if I remember correctly, 2001 was released the first wave of the comics at the beginning of the Gen 1 series. And I came in the Borax Saga. I was born in 2002 when the Borax Saga came out. Hold on. Love that Pato's idle animation is him pacing in place. Such a nice reference to the OG game. Yes. It's so Pato, though. Randy's hand over the ground with running to make those high speed turns. I know, right? I swear. There was a comment there they were hoping. I was into Bionicle during the tail of Nichols Roarian says, but it's still unbelieving. It's Steam page. I gotta comment this. I am not lying of this because, like, it holds such a deep place in my heart, so. It's like with the Snivy line with White, too. Because that was my first Pokemon game, and Snivy was my first starter I ever picked. I tried to play with the other starters, but Superior was just my favorite. Not only because of strength, but also nostalgia and all that. When at the end, I always wanted to see Lee Coral shenanigans. We love Lee Coral shenanigans. They're adorable. What's our post? Such a nice touch. Ah, I know. Trailer, no. Band that made songs for this trailer. Hallows Eve 5801. It wasn't the original band. They didn't get this song. They were the ones who got the song together. It was Bionicle to account. Sorry. Love their glowing heads. So excited. Ah! The comment looks awesome. I remember seeing a comment when I first watched this was like, it was regarding like if it was gonna follow the storylines to the actual Gen 1 saga. I would have loved if that was a thing. Because I would love to get to the Bar and Vagma saga, and as you know, as I said multiple times in this video, it is my favorite saga of Bionicle. I would not have my Bionicle fix I have today if I haven't watched The Legend Reborn when I was older. So yeah, the Bar Magna saga holds a very special place in my heart, so I would love to see if this does happen. If it does happen with other parts of the saga in Bionicle, I would love to see more Bar Magna stuff. Maybe Spheres Magna stuff? Who knows? Like, I'm okay with it because it's so... Oh, excuse me! Kai Master, don't give me notifications like that, damn. And I would love to see stuff with the Bar Magna arc. Like, this is so high quality. It also makes you realize, like, how out of place the Bionicle characters are to this world, like, compared to how lush the world is. Even with the Rahi as well, like, holy heck. The Rahi were awesome done. I wonder if we're gonna see, like, any other Bionicle characters in Snow, like the Turaga, the Chronicler's Company, the Tour version of the Toa Rahi. Oh, and of course Tequila. We love Tequila. And you better add Puku, please. We love our favorite Oslo Crab. But I'm gonna end this here. This is awesome. I can't wait for this. And I loved that music video. Like, I love how they got Turaga Vakama's voice actor to review his role for that. Like, yes! But I'm gonna end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a 44, nearing 45 minute video. But thank you guys for watching. I'm siren-darkocean Official, and I'll see you, my bitches, in our next video. Peace, motherfuckers, and enjoy a happy Bionicle day, even if it's late.